All right, for anybody who is a little confused on the call at the end of the Dallas Cowboys Green Bay Packers divisional game, I'll clear it up for you. Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm upset about it. Green Bay fans, whether it was the right or wrong call, they're happy about it. I understand that. Same with the call at the end of the Lions game. Although the Lions got more calls to go their way in that game, that last disputable call, um, the latest one went the Cowboys' way. So clearly I was happy about it. It was definitely the right call in the Lions game. It wasn't pass interference. Even if it was offsetting penalties because the Detroit Lions receiver was holding on to Anthony Hitchens' face mask, so it'd be offsetting penalties. The only problem was the referees should have explained why they picked up the flag. You can't just throw a flag and pick it up and then not give an explanation. If they'd have come out and said, we're picking up the flag because it's offsetting penalties, it was a face mask, plus a pass interference or, a defensive holding, whatever, 15-yard penalties offset, replay the down, okay, then, so be it. But anyways, as far as the Dez Bryant play at the end on the 4th and 2, Cowboys down by 5, the rule is when a receiver catches a ball, in order for it to be called a catch, he has to maintain possession and do one of two things. One of two things. Maintain possession while making a football move or taking 2 or more steps. Okay, if a receiver touches the ball and he has possession, it's not bobbling around, wiggling around, and he takes 2 steps or more with possession, then it's a catch. Anything that happens after that has nothing to do with whether or not it's a catch. Okay, if he touches the ball, maintains possession, it's not bobbling, jiggling around in his arm, it's tight and controlled, and he makes a football move, even if he doesn't take 2 steps. A football move being a spin move, okay, a juke, a stiff arm, or a lunge, then it's a catch. Anything that happens after that, like I said, has no effect on whether or not it was a catch. As far as a fumble, okay, the ground cannot cause a fumble. All right, the ball has to be dislodged from the player's possession by something other than the ground for it to be a fumble. Okay, if it's dislodged by something other than the ground, and the receiver, one of either his knee or his butt or his elbows or his head is on the ground, then it's still not a fumble. Okay, it has to be dislodged by something other than the ground while the player is still up. Okay, on the play to Dez, he catches the ball, clearly maintains possession, gets both feet to the ground, inbounds, and then lunges for the end zone. Okay, the lunge to the end zone was a football move. When he hit the ground, the ball was slightly dislodged. Okay, it was still a catch because he maintained possession while making a football move. When the ball was dislodged, it wasn't a fumble because it was dislodged by the ground. Had it been a fumble, then it would have been a touchdown because he recovered it in the end zone, but it wasn't a fumble. The ref should have came out and said, after reviewing the play, it has been determined that the receiver caught the ball and maintained possession while making a football move by lunging for the end zone. Therefore, it is Dallas's ball, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. That should have been the ruling. It wasn't. Bad calls happen. Dallas had every opportunity in the game to not even be in that position down by 5. Had Murray not fumbled, had we not chose to throw it on 3rd and 1 right before the half whenever Romo fumbled the snap, and then we kicked a field goal and missed it, give it to Murray on 3rd and 1. Clearly, he'd already picked up 3 third and shorts. Chances are he picks up that one too. We keep driving, we score, and then, Murray doesn't fumble later in the game. We were driving, we were in the red zone. We end up scoring there. The game's not even close anyways. You know what I mean? So we don't have anybody to blame but ourselves. With that being said, if the referees make the correct call there, which is what they're paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do, chances are the Dallas Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl, because I firmly believe that the two best teams in the NFL were the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. We displayed today. Today, we were clearly a better football team. The better football team doesn't always win the game. For instance, the New England Patriots and the New York Giants in the Super Bowl the year that the Patriots went 16-0 in the regular season. Patriots were clearly the better team. One thing led to another. The Patriots had a bunch of crap go against them. Just misfortune plays, bad luck plays. And the New York Giants played a heck of a game. Okay, Dallas Cowboys were the better football team. Romo had a better game than Aaron Rodgers. Okay, DeMarco Murray had a better game than Eddie Lacy. Okay, our receivers, our big receivers, Dez Bryant and Terrence Newman, outplayed their big receivers. Our defense outplayed their defense. Okay, we held them to third and forever after third and forever. Okay, there was one drive there where we sacked them on third down. It was about to be a punt. A penalty gave them the first. The very next set of downs, we held them to third and stopped them again, and a penalty gave them the first down again. The next set of downs, we still caused them to punt. They got a first down off a penalty on 2 third downs and still were not able to score. Our defense played outstanding. We turned the ball over. We shot ourselves in the foot. We made mistakes, and ultimately, we kept the game close enough for the referees to make a bad call and give the game to the Green Bay Packers. It's unfortunate, but we'll come out next year, and we'll try again. But for all of you who are confused, didn't really know why it, should have been a catch or shouldn't have been a catch, or why it wasn't, why it was called an incompletion. Well, now you know the rule and the way it should have been called.